tensions ignite fast. Violence spreads quicker.
Back up! Back up! Barricade! Get out of here! Go! Go! Grenade! Grenade!
The Dearborn Surge, in theaters now.
An American journalist walks down an American street in an American city. Within minutes, he's maced, assaulted, surrounded by a mob, chanting in Arabic. The police watch. They do nothing. The attackers walk free. The journalist, he's the only one they blame. Welcome to Dearborn, Michigan. That's right. What happened there should terrify every American who believes in the rule of law, because we just watched a city fall. Now, remember, this is not about a religion. This isn't about protest rights. This is about whether American law still applies in American cities. When Cam Higby tried to report on a demonstration in Dearborn, he was attacked by masked militants. Christians were spit on, pelted with dirt, pepper sprayed. Jake Lang reported being assaulted dozens of times just for being there. And the police, they let the attackers go. Now think about what this means. If journalists can't report without being attacked, if Americans can't walk their own streets safely, if violent mobs can operate with impunity while police stand down, then we don't have a city anymore. We have an occupied zone. And if it can happen in Dearborn, it can happen anywhere. Yes, your town, your neighborhood, even your street. And while chaos erupts in our streets, I have found something that brings real healing to our homes. Red light therapy changed my life after Jonathan Otto introduced me to it. My wife's chronic pain from her diagnosis gone, her anxiety vanished, my own energy recovery better than guys half my age. Now, this is not some gimmick. Major medical journals are publishing studies showing 300% faster healing, pain elimination in minutes, even brain regeneration. NASA has researched it. The FDA has cleared it. Jonathan's panels, and I own one, they use 9 specific wavelengths with hospital-grade components, 0 EMF exposure. The same technology costs thousands of dollars at clinics, but now it's available for your home. Visit myredlight.com and make sure you use code NNN for the best deal available. Don't wait months for appointments or pay clinic prices. Your body will thank you. It's linked below. But here's what should really chill your blood. At the Dearborn City Council meeting, a masked member of the violent group named By Any Means Necessary stood at the microphone and called for violence against anyone who blasphemes Islam at an official government meeting in America. And they let him speak. Wall Street apes captured the scene that went viral, hundreds surrounding Americans chanting Allah Akbar over and over, not as prayer, but as intimidation, as a show of force. One witness explained what it really means in that context. Not that God is great, but we are dominant. Here's a moment. This was captured. Here's Jake Lang, 23 hours ago.
Yo! I'm outside there! I'm outside! I don't know. I mean, he's I was punched harder by Capitol Police Officer lady, so it's okay. Hey, yo, guys,
Wow. Oh, he just got sucker punched right there. Front lines, Turning Point USA, 24 hours ago. Watch, quote, "We need to be extremely careful how we tread and integrate Islam into the West, if at all." UK-born political commentator Jade Warwick delivers a stark warning at today's Americas Against Islamification protests in Dearborn, Michigan. Let's go to that news report.
I don't feel...
Is this reminiscent of anything that you've seen in London or in the UK?
Yeah, so I left the UK 10 years ago because I saw this taking over. Unfortunately, I don't believe that Islam is compatible with the West. And as much as they want to assimilate and respect the law of the land, their women are still covered. They still do not have as many rights as Western women. I don't feel safe in these communities if I was walking through there alone. I do feel safe in Poland. The problem is the governments, they don't stand up for the people of the country. So my family were in the UK for generations, and we felt abandoned by our government. We felt as if they were protecting the asylum seekers and the migrants over the citizens, the natural born citizens of the United Kingdom. And as Muslim immigration, Islamic immigration has increased in Europe and the UK, so has the crime rates, so has rapes, murders, molestation of children. It's very dangerous, and unfortunately, their cultures are vastly different to ours. We need to be extremely careful how we tread and integrate Islam into the West, if at all. But personally, I think that it's happening too fast and at such a huge number that we're unable to actually control it. And we should be able to control our countries. These are our countries, first and foremost. Brits founded America. They brought over Western values. They brought the Constitution. The UK doesn't even have the Constitution, unfortunately, at this point. They are governed by the Human Rights Act from the UN, but that does not protect free speech. So really, the only place in the world that Christians are protected and your free speech is protected is America. And that's why I say God bless the Constitution and God bless America. This is the best country in the world.
Wow. Wow. Dearborn, Michigan. Haley, posting this 21 hours ago. This man I interviewed in Dearborn, Michigan, shares what the term Allahu Akbar means to Muslim men.
Jesus is King, Jesus is God. The false narratives that you're getting from Dearborn is completely false.
So when this group of young men here, who is the next generation, are chanting Allah Akbar, what is that?
That is, God is the greatest. Don't you say God, Jesus is the greatest?
Yes.
So the way that you guys say Jesus is King, Jesus is God, Jesus Son of God, is why we say Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
It means there's only one God and one true God.
Yeah.
You guys, Christians...
So it's not any... Because I think a lot of people would interpret that as a threat or something that happened
Right,
before.
because of 9/11. And
Yes.
who created the narrative of 9/11? It's the
Probably
Jews, not the Jews, the
government?
Zionists. No, unfortunately, it's the Zionists. It's the government and the Zionists together.
Yeah.
It's one whole entity. They formed that narrative and destroying the name of Islam. The same way we... you guys are scared that Islam is gonna destroy the name of Christianity.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen, never will happen. We won't allow that if we get any extremists out of the countries, because there are extremists in both religions, both sides.
Yeah.
So we don't sit there and defend the extremists that actually say, absurd things. We just want to fight for the truth and fight for unity. That's it. We live in peace here. There is no problem here. You can interview every single American, Italian, Jew, anything you'd like. They will all tell you the same thing. We are united here. These young generation here.
How come nobody's smoking weed? Everybody be much happier.
Excuse me. So yeah, all these young generations, they're influenced.
Yeah.
They're influenced by the internet, how people react to things. They want to be the front voice of things. So yeah, they're sitting there chanting Allahu Akbar, but that is because it means God is the greatest. The same way Jake Lang is shouting Christ is King. Now we don't take that as offense at all. But who takes that to offense? Jake Lang and his little proxies. Okay? So all we're trying to say is God is the greatest. It is no threat. It's just saying, like you're saying, Jesus is King. The false.
So that's how they interpret it here. Here is more. Ryan Amaker, a masked far-left scum maced and viciously assaulted journalist Cam Higby, spewing Nazi and fascists like rabid dogs they are, all for daring to expose them with a camera. Oh, boy.
Get the fuck back over.
Get walking, Nazi. Get fucking walking, Nazi.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm not trying to be recorded. I just want to open dialogue.
Keep going, motherfucker. Keep going. Keep going.
No one wants to dialogue with a Nazi.
I voted for Bernie in 2015. I really
Yeah, so fucking Nazi. Fuck you. Fuck you. Keep walking, motherfucker.
Please. Get out of here.
Keep going, you fucking Nazi.
I'm just trying to have dialogue, man.
I don't care.
care about your fucking dialogue. Your dialogue's based off the extermination of other people. Get the fuck across the street, motherfucker. Get the fuck across the street.
We're not hostile. We're not hostile here. We're not hostile. Please. We understand. We're all angry. I know. He's a groiper. I understand. He tries to say things to make it seem like he's nice and like he's cool. We understand. Nice camera guys right there. I understand that. But
I support your rights. You can be whoever you want to be, and I honestly support
Get
that.
fucking going. Get fucking going.
Tolerant left, everybody.
Keep walking, Nazi. Keep walking, Nazi. This is a fucking neo-Nazi. Get going across the fucking street. You are not welcome here. Go.
Why is he not welcome on the public sidewalk?
You are not welcome. Go.
Sir, or ma'am, why is he not welcome on the public sidewalk?
Fucking neo-Nazi.
Please. No one wants to talk to you. You're trying to start this small talk shit.
Why is he not welcome on a public sidewalk?
Nazi. Go. 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 Go.
relax. He's not here to harm us or anything. He's not here to revoke us or anything.
Even their own people are telling this guy to back off. Oh my goodness.
I understand that, but the conversations that we've had, I'm pretty sure he's not going to go against it because he's all on camera. Okay, he's a cool guy. But
he's not a cool guy.
I understand what he stands for. And he's cool right now. He's not harassing us. He's not doing anything. He's just talking to us. That's it.
We get all Nazis out of any given space.
We understand. We understand that. We understand that. Do not cause any. That's it. Have a normal conversation.
That I'm not gonna fucking do.
Because that's all they want from you is your reaction. You know better than that. We all know better than to give them a reaction, right? You getting this? Right.
I know the one thing that has always fucking worked, and that's forcing Nazis out of any fucking space they come at.
100%. But by showing them how we actually are, okay? With open arms all the time. That's what we are. That's how we are. That's how we operate. They will look stupid. They will feel stupid. At the end of the day, most of them don't feel stupid because they are stupid. All right.
Sir, why is he not welcome on a public sidewalk?
Get the camera out of my face. Get that camera out of my face, or I'll take it from you. Okay?
Get the fuck back over.
Wow. And that's how that ended. Good God. Here it is. This is the moment. Andy No published this 24 hours ago. A masked member of the violent Antifa group, by any means necessary, speaks at a city council meeting about the need to violently counter those who blaspheme against Islam. BAMN is a project of the UEAA nonprofit.
All right, great. Thank you for coming forward. Just kind of reminder, state your name and address for the record, and then you have a 3-minute time.
My name is Leanna Mullen. I live at 2051 Hyde Park Road in Detroit. I came here today to stand in solidarity with Dearborn and its diverse peoples of all religion and races. Today, I'm part of the group BAMN, by any means necessary. Our full name is the Coalition to Defend Affirmative Action, Integration, Immigrant Rights, and Fight for Equality by any means necessary. And we came today to say that fascists are not welcome in Dearborn. The likes of Hudson and Lang are not welcome in Dearborn. I think that was made extremely clear by the action today. People saw what was happening, and they came out and provided the welcome that such people deserve. And I think this really sets a model to other cities who are facing these same kinds of attacks. They are just doing these attacks on behalf of the Trumps of the world. They're doing this on their behalf. This is a real policy. And I just think today we really showed that we really stood to say that, like, We are one people and one nation, and we are not about, we are standing against we are standing against fascism in Dearborn and anywhere that we may see it. And I just think that we really, by the end of the march that I was on, they went from being maybe, I don't know, around 50 people to like 3 guys with a banner because they had been scared away. And I think that is exactly the kind of action that is needed. And I think Dearborn really set the model for how to deal with these situations. And I just hope that, I think things like this will continue to happen, but I think that we know what to do and we need to keep doing it. And what was done today was exactly what was needed. So I would just encourage people to continue to build the movement to get Donald Trump out and defeat his fascist movement, and to build a movement that can put the oppressed in power. Thank you.
Damn right, we love you. We love you.
Okay, and then we have this. Cam Higby calling out the mayor.
Today on the streets of Dearborn, I was pepper sprayed, maced by protesters because I asked them simply why they were harassing and touching another individual who had stated repeatedly that he was only on their side of the street to talk to them and have a dialogue. My phone was smashed. You can see the broken camera right there. They stole $50 out of my pocket, and they stole my microphone receiver. I went and I told one of your officers, badge number 3668, that this had happened. He told me there was nothing that could be done about it unless I went to the station. I told him, I can't go to the station. I'm working. I'm doing my job. He said, I'm working too. I said, yeah, your job is to protect me and all of the people that are out here today, okay? So we said that I could go into the station later. I told him, you're never going to catch the guy if I go into the station later. He's going to leave. He's dressed head to toe in black bloc. I filmed the whole thing, but he had a mask on his face. You'll never, ever get an opportunity to arrest that person ever again if you don't go and get him right now. He said, sir, I can't leave my post. 5 minutes later, I caught him in the parking lot on a personal phone call, okay? Repeatedly today, I watched people that are in this room get attacked by other people that are in this room. I watched your officers not respond to those attacks repeatedly. Then I saw somebody who was in this group, which again, I'm a journalist. I'm just documenting what's going on, and I'm here to tell you what's going on. I saw somebody in this group get arrested. I asked the officers, habeas corpus, please articulate probable cause for arresting this person. They refused to. I asked name and badge number. They refused to give me their name and badge number as a member of the press with my badge clearly displayed. They would not tell me why they were arresting this person. They just did it, okay? Yesterday, I was exploring Dearborn. I came here just to document this from Seattle as a journalist, okay? I was exploring Dearborn. I walked up and down Michigan Avenue. There wasn't very many people out. Then we wanted to hear the call to prayer that we've heard so much about. So we went to a mosque. And at that mosque, I was followed by a drone. If I moved forward, the drone moved forward. If I went backwards, the drone went backwards. I went to a gas station, and that drone waited outside of the gas station just above the door for me to leave so it could begin following me again. I was followed by vehicles, and I was followed by individuals on foot. There was a lot of talk in here today about sexism. So I'd like to quote the Prophet Muhammad. Okay? One of my favorite quotes from the Prophet Muhammad. A woman's testimony is worth half that of a man's due to the deficiency of her mind. God created 2 sexes, one superior and one inferior. That's why your women wear hijabs, because they're inferior to men. That's why in most Muslim countries they can't leave their homes without permission of a male guardian. Is my time up?
You have 30 seconds.
You had 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay, great.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I shouldn't feel like a dhimmi in my country. That's what I feel like in Dearborn, Michigan. It doesn't feel like home. I feel like a dhimmi, a second-class citizen, which is what Christians are in the majority of Muslim countries. Dhimmis. Second-class citizens. And the policing in this city, that's exactly what happens. And I know rank-and-file officers in pretty much every city usually want to take care of these problems. You're the one giving the orders, Mr. Mayor. These guys definitely want to do something about them. They're business. Look at them. These guys are all business. Your orders. I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right there. Cam Higby walking into that same city council meeting, dropping a truth bomb. Seems like the Dearborn police want the National Guard deployed because we don't adhere to Sharia law here in the United States. The room went silent because everyone knows he's right. When your own police are signaling for military backup, when they're letting criminals walk to avoid confrontation, when mob rule replaces the rule of law, you don't have a city anymore, you have a conquest. Dearborn's been conquered, my friends. So this is the red line, America. When journalists are attacked for filming, when Americans are assaulted for their faith, when violent mobs operate with impunity while police cower, We're not witnessing diversity. We're watching the death of law and order. Now, Dearborn didn't fall overnight. It happened while good people stayed quiet, while politicians played games, and while we pretended this was normal. It's not normal. It's surrender. And every American needs to ask themselves, if we won't defend free speech and safety in our own cities, what exactly are we conserving? Let's have a conversation now. Should the National Guard be deployed to restore order in Dearborn, yes or no? Let me know. Comment below and grab your next news gear from our shop. Links in the description, because real Americans still believe in a real America.